Today I'm giving you my 33-month GLP-1 update, and I'm giving you real numbers, where I started, where I am now, where I plateaued, and what I've learned the most on this journey. So this morning I was 217.6 pounds, and for a long time 217 was the lowest number that I've seen since I started. But last week I was at 216.4 pounds. So I hit a milestone because 216 is definitely the lowest numbers I've seen. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw 216.9, I was like, yes, girl. And I'm talking about how I hit a milestone. It is a point different, but it made a difference. So if you're new here, I started my GLP-1 journey at 280 pounds. My highest weight was 283 pounds. I'm gonna put all these numbers on the screen. So I had lost 3 pounds before I started. Yes, that counts. Real quick, if you appreciate seeing the real numbers and the journey while it's happening, not just the after, be sure to like this video. It helps my video reach others who need to know that, listen, slow progress is progress. Keep on going. Give yourself grace. Not everybody hits their goal after 2 months. I was fluctuating for a long time, so it honestly just feels good to see me heading back in the right direction. It is slow, but even on the days that I'm not eating or doing exactly what I know I should be doing, I still see that I'm making little changes. So let's bring it back to the beginning of my journey. It took me about 15 months to lose 50 pounds. I said I was going to lose 100 pounds by my 40th birthday, and this was on my 38th birthday. And by the time I turned 39, I had lost the 50 pounds. So we was heading in the right direction. And then, I don't know, from there, I eventually saw 217 and I was 60 pounds down. And then I just been plateauing up and down since then. So I'm about to turn 41 in September. So we are way past that 40 goal, but there's so much more that's happening outside of the number on the scale that I'm not even mad about it. I'm just happy that I didn't give up and I continue to focus on all my daily habits versus just staring at that scale. Because my clothes fits different. I'm able to breathe different. I'm just active. I just like the woman that I'm becoming. I like living this healthier lifestyle, waking up early. If you would have asked me back in November if I was going to no 6 a.m. class, I would have laughed in your face. Well, if you would have asked me in October, but I started in November, and now I just hit my 100th Pilates class, I think last week. So it is so much more than just a number on the scale. So when 2026 started, I was back at 230 and I was like, girl, you better get it together because your lowest is 217 and now you're at 230. And at that point I had started Pilates. I was doing that. And then I started Orange Theory. And I did increase my dosage and I changed the mixture of my GLP-1. So I'm on Tirzepatide and I was on a different mixture on Tirzepatide. And I recently switched, and I do feel like I started to feel a difference when I switched over to L-carnitine. I feel like it's helping me not have the urge for certain things, but it's weird because sometimes I still be having cravings. Today is my medication day, and yesterday I had chips. I just kept on eating, so it's weird. It's like I still feel the effects of being on a GLP-1. The medication is not magic. It's never been magic. I think the difference is it makes all those little things that I'm trying to do on a daily basis easier. Because I don't have that food noise the way that I used to. I'm able to focus on waking up and go to Pilates and meal prepping and trying to cook at home more. I even started eating cottage cheese. I do not like cottage cheese. I just hate how it looks. But recently I started blending it. I mixed it with a few different things, just finding ways to get more protein in. And I'm not gonna lie, it can get frustrating week after week, taking your medication, watching that scale just increase or just not decrease. But I would just keep saying, like, it doesn't matter what the scale says. Are you getting your steps? Are you drinking your water? Are you going to Pilates? And now I have this challenge where I'm walking 2 miles a day. And now I can proudly say in May, I was still around 226 pounds. I was fluctuating from 226 to 18 and in the last few weeks, I have consistently weighed in at 216, 217. So that is a 10 pounds difference since May. And I think that's a big deal. I think on this journey, people expect so much so quick, and I get happy over a pound. And it's not just a pound. I feel different in my clothes. I can see how my clothes is fitting me. There's this one sweater I put on, and when I tried to button it, it was like when you can't even move your arms. And now I was able to put that on and button it. I can't button all the way, but the fact I can feel the difference in that arm. So that means like, girl, you losing inches. I had this plaid skirt. It was a 2-piece that I bought from Shein, and I couldn't zipper it. But you know what zipped up 2 weeks ago? That skirt. I could even wear it outside if I wanted to. I had these red jeans that I had for years that I couldn't even pull up, and I wore them outside in North Carolina month when I was for work. So those are all the things. I mean, it's great, those 10 pounds, to see the difference. That is great. But all those clothes and just the confidence, I have gained so much more there. And I'll take a minute. Everyone always asks me this. I go through Mochi Health, and Mochi Health is not just GLP-1. It's a telehealth platform, and they have an app, and they're going to connect you to a doctor. And whether you are on a weight loss journey, if you have like skincare, just normal like vitamins, like you need some vitamin D, whatever it might be, they can connect you to a doctor. So you don't have to go to 6 different doctors for different things. Like, the thing I love about Mochi the most is their app. I don't know if it was just me. Maybe I didn't notice it before. But in their app, instead of keeping track of in my notebook, I can go on the app on my shot days, and I can put in, oh, I'm doing stomach, left hand, left side, you know, many dosage. I like being able to keep track and know when I took my medication, where I did it, just so it helps me know, like, I've been rotating, have I been switching, paying attention to your body. Like, I feel different on a day that I went through my arm versus my thigh or my stomach. I take my medication once a week. I'm a Thursday girly, so today is actually day. I go through Mochi. They literally deliver it to my house. Go on the website. I can talk to nutritionists. I can get some ideas on, talked about like how much protein I should be getting, how much fiber I should be getting. So it's nice to have that extra help. It's not just, oh, here's your stuff and go. If it was that easy, we would all be at goal already. But if you want to hear more about Mochi, we'll leave the link in the description of this video. Check them out, whether you are on a wellness journey, hair loss, got it all. Their portal has it all. Really want to see Onederland. Like, no, it's just a number, but I think I'm going to do a weekly series just so you guys can see me getting on the scale every morning. Won't be every morning, maybe Thursday. No, every Friday morning. Since I do my Thursdays, I'll like the scale Friday. That's what I used to call it. So we're going to get back to Face the Scale Friday. Some Fridays, you're going to see it go up. Some Fridays, you're going to see it go down. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow's weigh-in. I'm not going to lie. Had some champagne, and I was just eating. I don't know why. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I need to do like Wednesday. We'll do a Wednesday. I don't know. We're going to pick a day of the week. But the medication isn't magic. It's never been magic. You really got to focus on everything outside of just taking your medicine. The biggest lessons on this journey is that it all comes down to all the boring little things. Like tracking your water, tracking your protein, tracking your fiber, getting your walks in, doing your strength training. It's all the boring little things that they don't seem like they matter too much, but those are the things that's going to add up. And when you make these promises to yourself and then you start to keep them, you start to believe like who you are. Like now, like, can't tell me nothing. I am a girl who wakes up at 6 a.m. and goes to the gym. That's just who I am. So even on days that I don't want to, like, body is ready to wake up and go. It took a long time to get there, a long time. I have been fluctuating for years. Even when I was on a GLP, I struggled for a long time. Like on a tool that people tell you is supposed to be like, and then you being the slow responder and you don't experience that same magic, but you continue to go. Like the magic, like believing in yourself, and like I hit 100 Pilates classes. That might not be a big thing to you, but it is to me. Like Sheena Garcia woke up multiple times at 5 something in the morning to get to Pilates at 6 and take a class. And I didn't do it for a few weeks and then just stop. Like I continue to do it since November. And I think watching myself continue to show up for myself makes me want to show up in other areas, if that makes sense. Like push me to do Orange Theory. And then when I did like the 90-day lock-in, and to really see like kept your promise, like you was getting your steps, you were doing certain things, like just makes you want to keep on going. Like you get into that momentum of like, this is who I am. So I'm really trying to get there with my food, because even on a GLP-1, I'm not gonna lie, like struggling with that. Like his help, the food noise, it has helped me make better decisions, but I would be lying if I told you I was eating and drinking the things that I should be on a regular basis. Even when I be telling y'all I'm gonna track it, and then I don't track it. So I'm not perfect, probably why I'm not at my goal yet. You would think, I mean, damn, like almost 3 years in and I'm still not at goal. Like, what are you doing? What am I supposed to do? The only other option is to quit, and that's not really an option. So I just got to keep on going until I get there. Like, would love to say, I said I wanted to see Wonderland by this birthday since I didn't see it last birthday. It's probably not going to happen. It's about to be August. I'm not going to go all intense and locked in just to see Wonderland in 1 month and then gain it all back. Like, doesn't make sense to me. So I know it's going to happen, whether it's going to happen by September or happen in December, or maybe it'll happen in March. Like, going to be here one day when I get on that scale and we're like, yo, 199.9. Like, can't wait for that day. And I know I got to make some changes to get there, but slowly but surely. My realistic goal for August is to see 214. So that's nothing extreme, and that's what I'm all about. And then also to pay off my Discover card. So right now, I think Discover is at around like $100. And if you're new here, I am on a journey to paying off $78,000 of debt. So not only do I want to see the number on the scale go down, I want to see the number on my credit card balance go down as well. So I started my debt payoff journey May 1st, and it's now July 23rd. And I'm proud because I had like 19 accounts. I think I have 13 now. I'm not looking at the number. Hold on. All right. I wasn't looking at the number, but I'm going to look at the number so I can give you guys, we're going to turn this into a little debt while we're here, okay? So I started my journey May 1st of 2026 at $78,602.69. My current balance is $69,961.31. So I paid off $8,641 so far. I had 19 accounts. I paid off 6 of them, and I have 13 remaining. One of those accounts being my car note that I paid off June 30th. My car is now 5 years old, so the car is paid off. That's an extra $500 a month. Well, not really, because it doesn't feel like that. But technically, it's an extra $500 a month that can go towards my credit card debt. So we don't only have the scale goal. We also have a money goal. And I want to find a way to bring more money in. But the truth is, I don't need more money in. I just need to be smarter with the money that I'm bringing in. Because I be out here just irresponsible sometimes. But even with some of my irresponsibleness, I still paying off this debt, okay? But maybe just to do notary, we'll call you today and we'll talk more about the debt journey separately. I just wanted to give you a little update. And my other August goal, because I don't have what number the scale shows me, so I don't love to give a goal that's like, hey, 250. I rather give a goal like for my actions. So August, it's going to be to walk 3 miles a day, 3 times a week. I'm making this up as I talk to you guys. So I will continue 2 miles a day, but I will push it and say 2 of those days need to be a 5K, so 3.1 miles. That's going to be the August goal. I guess it's kind of like my July goal. It's everything in there, all right? And if you're looking for someone that's going to show you the good weeks, the frustrating weeks, and everything in between, I love for you to subscribe. Every week, I'll be showing my real weigh-ins, my workouts, what I'm eating, what I'm doing socially, because that plays a part of the journey too, okay? And what this journey actually like 3 years in. And before you leave, let me know what's one habit that you're focusing on this week. This week is walking 2 miles a day for me. Whether it's drinking more water, walking more, getting more steps, getting more protein, I love to cheer you on.